So I recently came across this relatable meme and I thought it was so hilarious, so I thought I would share it with you guys. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I think we're gonna build something underground, maybe an underground bunker or a hideaway escape. I'm thinking a hideaway escape. So I started out by building a basement floor, just one basement floor because I wanted it as small as possible and as cheap as possible, but not too cheap. Just build something underground. For the landscape, you could definitely add more trees and, surround the underground property that you're creating. But I just wanted a cheap solution, just building something underground. So I started out by building that one basement floor and then I added the ladder. I wanted a ladder that looked cute, and that ladder was cute. So I added that one. Uh, Eventually I changed a couple of things along the way, like the carpet I changed, the wallpaper I changed, but I wasn't happy with the wallpapers in the end, but it's fine. You can change it to whatever you want. I did go ahead and I added it on the gallery. And again, you can find it under my EAID stress robot, and you could change whatever you want. For me, I prefer adding like computers and TVs and books and things like my sim can use to entertain themselves. But right now I'm just trying to figure out, okay, I want the property or the what should I call it? The hideaway bunker to be as small as possible but also functional. So, functionality over everything else, definitely. Um, I didn't want to go with the cheapest everything as well. Something that I usually do is I'll compromise with, say, for example, I'll get a cheap refrigerator or a cheap stove, but I wouldn't want to compromise on the bed because when your sim is in the bed and they're so uncomfortable, sometimes it just makes them so sad, and I don't want that. So I try to compromise as best as I possibly can. And maybe I'll give them some other crappy furniture, but I'll definitely try to give them a better bed so it's not as bad for them. Something else that I do is I usually add this expensive trash can, and the reason being for it is because whenever you play, say I'll keep the refrigerator but I'll take away the stove, or I'll take away the TV or the computer or something else. Every time the sim eats and they dispose of their trash or garbage or whatever in that trash can, you get back some money. So eventually I'll make back enough money where I can afford to get back another stove or another computer or something else that is a secondary necessity, I guess. Because you can use the refrigerator and still eat without the stove. You can survive without a computer and use books. So I'll compromise a lot. Something else that I was trying to do as well was I was trying to check up, would it be cheaper if I used a stool and one of those desk thingies, cupboard thingies, or would it be cabinet thingies, or would it be cheaper if I got a dining room table and a chair? Like, I was trying to figure out, what's a cheaper solution but not a crappy solution. Um, but you could definitely, I did upload this on the build, so you could find it underneath my EA ID. If I didn't say that before, my EA ID is stressrobot, and I'll add it in the description box and also on the screen. So you could check out a couple of the builds that I've built in the past, and this one as well. So you could switch out a lot of them, maybe give a cheaper bed and then reduce the cost of this build. It would work itself out. I didn't want to go with a two-tile bathroom. I thought that was just too much. So I ended up with the three-tile bathroom layout. So yeah. And something else that I tend to do is I mess around with my layouts a lot, which I think is a really good thing because it gives you ideas for your future build, or, what if you change your mind with this build? At least you could place the TV there, put the fridge there, put a dining room table instead of a TV. So it definitely gives you other ideas for future builds and for your present build. So it's a good thing. If you keep messing around with it, that means you're doing a good thing. You're having fun with the game and you're enjoying it. Because the second you start taking it too seriously, like for me, if I start taking it too seriously, maybe it's not the same for you. But if I start taking it too seriously, then the game will just become not a stress reliever or my happy place. It'll become work. And I don't want to work in life and work in the game as well. So I want to enjoy life and enjoy the game. So that's, yeah. And even though this is the cheapest toilet and the cheapest sink in the game, I thought, I love the green. I just kept going with the green and the black. So if there's more variety of like certain appliances in the house where you could change it, just like the refrigerator and the cheapest stove, and certain cabinets you could get like purple and pink cabinets. If you're building a house where you're doing like a one color theme type of thing, where it's all green or it's all blue, then it would be super nice to have more swatches of it. I really, really, really love that. It's not a typical color that you just jump and grab a green toilet or grab a green sink, but I really love unusual, I think. Um, I wanted green all around the house, but again, I'm not a designer. I'm not a professional decor specialist or anything like that. I just probably colorblind. But I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own thing. So this is the outside. You could add trees, do whatever you want, and this is the inside. So this is how it turned out. So if you like this build and you want to go ahead and change a couple stuff, which highly recommend, you could check out my gallery using my EAID stress robot, and you could see this and a whole bunch of other builds that I did. So thanks a lot again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope y'all have a good one. Bye.